A lot of companies will just try and manufacture a price point, but what we'd rather do is explain to you where the prices are. And like your door styles, you've got your melamines, which are amazing, through to your acrylics, your high glosses. They're gorgeous, but there's price points, and those increase in price as you move from one to the other. It's the cost to fabricate and those costs associated that affect it. Like the cheapest one, if I use that terminology, your melamines, they're the cheapest, but they're the hardest wearing. So, it becomes about the look that you're after. So we'll just show you where the price points are, and you make the decisions. Bench tops, Caesar Stone has 5 price points. From the cheapest one to the dearest one, you can have a $6,000 to $8,000, even up to $10,000 difference depending on the size of your kitchen. One of the biggest reasons also why kitchens cost more, we want to add more drawers, accessories. It doesn't cost enough, so you want to spend more, which is invariably not the case. We can show you what you can put in it. If you want to peg it back a little bit because the price point's just getting up there a little, we can show you how to do that without compromise. There are always some design tricks. We can say, hey, this is a way that you can reduce the price without compromise. But at the same time, we'll say, you really need to spend it here because it does compromise what you're trying to achieve. But the other component is the financial one, the investment component. You want to make sure that if you were to sell the place, and I always say this, what would the market expect to see? What would be a market expectation for a kitchen in your home? Because if you get it right, it becomes an investment. If you get it wrong, it's a cost. So if you're planning on selling your home in 2 to 5 years, you have to get it right because it's long enough for things to break down. It makes a difference. You sell the home, you get an open home, people walk in and they go, oh my God, how gorgeous is this? Kitchens sell homes. It has a massive positive effect on what you're trying to achieve financially. So the investment part is really important. We break kitchens down into kind of 3 price points. We use the term that lower sort of budget end, but that lower price point, there's often design compromises. You're really trying to minimize accessories, minimize drawers. That next category that I would call that middle range, in that range, you can get some really beautiful kitchens and do some really nice work. There's still an element of design where you need to be mindful of what you're putting in it, but we'll show you where those prices are. But in that category, you've got project management. It's really where we sit in the majority of cases. Project management, we're organising plumbers, electricians, tilers, plasterers. Call us the kitchen concierge if you need anything else. Flooring, we've got contacts for all those things if you need a painter. Those sorts of services, we've got all of those things connected to the business. If there's a problem, we're responsible. It's our problem and we work with you to fix that. Then you've got the higher end, beautiful kitchens. You can do some amazing things. Often, when you're working towards that sort of end, you're kind of going, okay, what else can I put in here? As I said, it's not hassle-free, but it's about working together and making sure that we're on the same team, we're on the same page. You deal with a lot of companies and they make out you're lucky to deal with them. The business belongs to my wife and I, and our genuine attitude is we're the lucky ones that you're dealing with us, and it's up to us to keep you happy, not the other way around.